Hi, I'm Neil and welcome back to Next with Neil. I'm super excited to bring you today's topic to help you go from where you are now to where you could be with this simple, easy and daily practice. We're jumping straight into 4 reasons why journaling can help you think through the question, what is next for you? On this channel, I cover all areas to do with creativity, fitness, money, mindset, and more. And journaling covers all those areas. So let's get straight into it. Now, what I love about the process of journaling is that you can take it with you anywhere. So I've got my trusted journal here with me on this beautiful sunny day outside. And the first reason that I wanted to mention around why journaling is so important is it is a place for your thoughts to go. We all have lots of thoughts during the day, some positive, some negative, and especially when you're thinking through the question, what is next for you, for that next hobby, for that next business idea, for that next side hustle, for that next fitness goal, etc. A journal is a place where you can pull together and document all of those thoughts. And in that process, it really helps solidify what you're thinking and what you'd like to do next about it. So it's as simple as picking up a pen each day, and maybe you can factor it into before breakfast, before lunch or after lunch, or maybe before bedtime. It's a wonderful method for all your thoughts to go to, and it's a real safe haven to be able to collate them all together so you can refer back to it, but to be able to get them out of your head, because often if you think of an idea, you'll probably be quite quick to discount that idea rather than to let it unfold, to let it percolate, and to let yourself explore what might be, and to answer the question, what if? What if you were able to achieve that dream? What if you were able to pick up that hobby again? What if you were able to get back that spark? What if you were able to achieve those fitness goals? And on this channel, Next with Neil, it's all about helping you build a life you love. Now, the second reason why journaling is such a great practice is it acts as your own cheerleader. I know that we live in a world which is surrounded by messages of external validation or the opinions of others, etc., but it's so important to be your own biggest cheerleader and to have that strength, that bravery, that courage, that resilience to follow your dreams and to really pursue what is next for you across areas to do with creativity, fitness, money, mindset, and more. So a journal can really act as the gateway for you to be your biggest cheerleader. So an example that I'll show you in my personal journal is I love using it to document thoughts, to create artwork, etc. But one of the messages that I documented, which really sums up this point number 2 about being your own cheerleader, is the message, keep going. Keep going. And it is an artwork that I created, which again applies to so many areas that I'll be covering on this channel, because often people stop too soon. You might have had an idea last week or a month ago or a year ago. My question to you is, have you acted on it? Have you taken small steps each day, each week, each month to eventually make it happen? So again, point number 2 is all about a journal can act as your biggest cheerleader. It can be that really great pep talk to help you feel motivated, feel inspired, feel engaged to take action. The third reason why I love journaling and why it is such a great practice to help you go from where you are now to where you could be is that it can act as your own creative corner of the universe, just for you. Now, I know there's a lot of different types of journals out there, and it can be used in a range of ways. I like to think of my journal as a creative journal, and that covers all areas. It might be that one day I like to explore poetry, another day I like to explore illustration, another day I like to create a collage artwork, or it might be documenting lists or thoughts or quotes or phrases or any and all of the above in my creative journal. So a journal can really be your unique creative corner of the universe where you can bring to life your ideas, your thoughts, your worries, your concerns, your dreams, and all the rest of it. And that is why I love the art of journaling. Now, the fourth reason why journaling can again really help you take steps towards building a life you love is that it's an incredible way to document process and progress. So it's a way for you to be able to make a journal entry, and then maybe weeks or months later you might flip back to that and realize how much progress you have made because of the processes you've put in place. So again, it's a great vehicle for being able to document your progress. So for example, if you wanted to start a YouTube channel and you might be having those fears and anxieties up front about creating videos, about delivering on camera, about what topics you're going to cover, etc., you might have documented that in an earlier journal entry, and then months later, when you look back on that entry, you'll be able to realize how far you have come. And often, we as humans forget, and we are quick to move on to the next idea or discount how far we have come. And a journal is a great mechanism for being able to document your unique process. And again, as I mentioned at the start, you can carry it with you everywhere. This is my trusted journal. I'm going to create a beautiful cover for it, and I can do that potentially in another video. But it's just very portable. And I'm out today, I'm in the beautiful park, and I can take a moment to document my thoughts, my feelings, my ideas, my hopes, my dreams, and more. And the act of physically writing it down or exploring it through art or collage, again, can really help one document progress. So there we have it. Those are the 4 reasons why I highly recommend the art of journaling. 1, it is a perfect way to really bring to life what you want to achieve and a place for all of your thoughts to go. A great way just to pull all those thoughts together to be able to solidify and crystallize where your thinking is at. Again, the second reason is it acts as your biggest cheerleader. It's wonderful to read back on entries, but also to document a voice on the page that helps you go from where you are now to where you could be. The third reason I mentioned, again, is that it's your own creative corner of the universe. So it's a perfect area of your life where you can fuel all that creativity, whether it's creating a collage, poetry, a journal entry, a list, and more. And the 4th reason I mentioned is that it's a great way to document progress in real time. Thank you so much for joining. If you'd like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe for many more to come. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I'll chat to you next time.